The boundaries to how we choose to live our lives, those boundaries are self-imposed. A lot of people think that society is imposing those things on us, and I think that's partially true. I mean, society, you're going to be more rewarded in life if you play by society's rules. Yet you choose to internalize and adopt those confinements. You're happy to play along with those things, and I just noticed that life was a lot more interesting when you blew the boundaries open. I don't want to lay on my deathbed and think about all the things I hadn't done. That was like the biggest fear of all to me. Report on interesting people and never actually be one, and then to lay there on my deathbed and just think, what the hell was I doing? I had the sense that the world was this really fascinating place that I had seen, and I'd seen none of that. And so I just wanted to see more of it. Yeah. So I dropped out to live and not just read about living. I think I was interested in developing my own humanity. That's why I set out to travel, and I wanted to grow as a person, obviously. Journalists and I think photographers especially are often put in these situations where it's like, would I put down my camera to save somebody's life? And there are actually really famous examples where people don't put their cameras down and they keep shooting and someone dies and they get the shot and they have to live with the consequences of that. There was a time that I was camping with some friends at the Mexican border of Arizona, and we came across this woman who hadn't eaten or drank in 3 days, and she had crossed the border illegally. And we drove her around government checkpoints and everything. I'd always thought of myself as a humanitarian, like in these really theoretical kind of vague terms. And then at that point, I felt comfortable actually calling myself a humanitarian for the first time, because I was willing to put myself into danger and put myself at risk. And now I think I have that much more confidence and ability to tell a story in a way that is truly good and not just about self-glorification. I just feel like I can tap into something that's bigger and more important than that. And I think just being on the road blew my mind open to possibilities. I think I almost worked on my storytelling craft in the passenger seat of cars of people I didn't know at all. I mean, I just had no interest in telling conventional stories because they're boring. Horribly, painfully boring, and I just want no part of that. The lifestyle is addictive. You want to keep moving. You want to keep it's a total high. You move to a new place and people don't know who you are, and people think you're really fascinating. So I think it's really easy to keep wandering, and it's also fun. It's just fun. I mean, it's great. You see these new things, meet these new people, and I thought about a compilation of stories of people that picked me up hitchhiking. I thought about compiling all their stories, and I thought, that's really interesting. I bet that would make a really good book. I just didn't know how to do it, so I needed to go back to school.